What's up, guys? We are back once again for the 2026 NBA Finals. And tonight, it's time for Game 3. Oh boy. For the first time in this NBA Finals, this series heads to the Madison Square Garden in New York City. If you haven't been following the series so far, Game 1 started off last Wednesday night, and the Knicks went on a run at the end to win it. Game 2 last Friday, by 1 point, it was close, but the Knicks won again. The Knicks have gone on an incredible run. They've won the last 2 games of this particular series. They have a 2-0 lead, and now here they are at home for games 3 and 4. They win out. They'll sweep the Spurs, and will become the champions. But of course, with this being the Spurs, we can never count them out. Wembanyama could not make the game winner at the end of Game 2. Had he made that, this series would have been tied. That was literally the difference maker for Game 2. So, that being said, let's go ahead and do this thing. Hope you guys are excited for this one. Hope you all have had a safe Monday. Looking forward to getting back into the groove of the NBA Finals. This weekend, I've been focused on UFL playoffs. We witnessed Defenders pull off an upset over Orlando yesterday, and then after that, we went on to witness the Kings pull off the upset, taking down the Battlehawks. So we now know that it'll be the Defenders and the Kings for this year's United Bowl, aka UFL Championship. But that's not what the focus is here. This is the focus. If the Knicks win tonight, they'll continue their playoff win streak and have a 3-0 series lead, staying at home for Game 4 this Wednesday. If the Spurs win, it won't be a sweep. They'll get their first win of the series, and will be a 2-1. Again, San Antonio, with them losing the first 2 games at home, it now makes it even tougher for them going on the road for these next 2 games. San Antonio has to start winning some of these games if they want to stay alive in the finals, because otherwise, we could be looking at a sweep here. The way the Knicks have been playing, there's no quit in them. All right. You guys are excited? Drop a like, and we're just moments away from the tip-off. So we have Avery Wilson performing the national anthem for Game 3. Who he is, I'm not sure. Of course, Snark, if you ever do show up in the chat, let me know if you are able to hop on, because we know Melissa's going live for... Oh. Cheeto Head is at the game tonight. And while Avery Wilson's performing the national anthem, Trump is just saluting, which is an appropriate gesture, but when you show a shot of Trump in front of millions of people that are watching this game, it's they are not going to generate a good response. I'll tell you that. All right. So far, I've gotten no word from Snark. More than likely, it's going to be a no-go from him. Ugh, Jesus Christ! I always keep forgetting to. I can't believe I'm about to say this on camera here, but I trimmed my nose here, man. The nose looks disgusting. First chance I get, first TV timeout, which will more likely be after the performing of this national anthem. I'm gonna trim my nose here, because good God, it is gross. Actually, no, wait, they're going to introduce the starting lineups. That's right. All right, so here are the starting lineups for the Spurs, first off. Consists of De'Aaron Fox, Julian Champagny, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, and, of course, Victor Wembanyama. Again, Spurs desperately needing a win here tonight. And they have to pull it off on the road in a feisty arena in Madison Square Garden. All right, but now, time to reveal the starting lineup for the Knicks. Should mention Spurs are going to be wearing their black jerseys tonight, while the Knicks are going to be wearing white. All right, first up, Karl Anthony Towns. Next, OG Anunoby. Third up, Josh Hart. Then Mikal Bridges. And then finally, their main star, Jalen Brunson. So the last title for the Knicks was 53 years ago in 1973. They've played 4,559 games. 69% of New York City residents were born after the last Knicks title. Dear God. It's been that long, man. Their curse is almost as bad as ours in terms of NFC Championship appearances, let alone Super Bowl appearances for the Cowboys. Got people in Manhattan and Queens and Brooklyn watching this game. A lot of Knicks fans showing their support with their team up 2-0 on the series. The current get-in price, $4,749. Average sold price, $7,683. And the most expensive ticket sold was over $65,000. That's it for me, dog. All right, let's get right into it, folks. It's the Spurs and the Knicks. The Knicks looking to try to... Oh, God, there's Eli Manning. Oh, there's Eli Manning. Anyways, as I was saying, it's the Spurs and the Knicks. Knicks looking to try to take a 3-0 series lead and be on the verge of a sweep, while the Spurs are trying to win their first game of the series to keep themselves alive. So, will the Knicks go up 3-0, or will the Spurs make it interesting and make it a competitive series and make it 2-1? We find out now. Here is the tip-off. San Antonio wins it, and away we go from New York. So Wembanyama gets it, passes it over to Fox. Wembanyama now pushing forward, almost losing it. Castle passes to Fox, goes for a three, can't make it. Now here come the Knicks. Brunson takes a shot for two, off the front of the rim, no good. Vassell takes it over for the Spurs, pass to Wemby. Wemby to Castle. Castle passes to Champagny. He passes to Vassell, over to Fox. Fox takes a shot for two, can't make it. Bounces off the back, then the front of the rim and out. Still scoreless. And that ball will go out of bounds, and it was touched by a Knicks player, so it's Spurs ball. Here's Castle. Pushing through. Fox takes the shot. Wemby with the dunk. San Antonio scores first. Here's Hart. Whoa, where was that pass going? That is easily going to be Spurs ball. There was nowhere, literally no Knicks players were in the area where Hart threw that ball. Here's Castle. To Wemby. Another dunk for Wembanyama. Two more for the Spurs. Ball's loose on the ground. Picked up by Hart. Couldn't make the dunk. Bridges denied. Shot gets blocked by Wembanyama. Castle passes to Fox. A cross pass to Vassell. Got it for three. 7-0 lead for San Antonio. Now here comes Brunson. High pass to Towns. Over to Hart, who takes a three. Got it! Knicks are on the board. Here comes Castle again. Castle trying to get around him. Gets hit. Makes the shot with the foul. And Castle will go to the line. Both Bridges and Brunson trying to deny Castle the opportunity to take the shot. But that collision will give them the 2 points and the foul to boot. So now Castle's at the line. First throw is, or the throw, I should say, is no good. Brunson trying to work around Castle. So much shoving from Castle. Brunson takes the shot for two, nails it. So I'm getting signal issues, which I really shouldn't be. And a foul call. Let me adjust this antenna. Lord have mercy. There. It's in the same place that I put it at in game 2. Okay. So I believe it's going to be when Wembanyama at the line as Bridges is heading to the bench. Ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be Knicks' ball. Here's Brunson. Over to Towns. Oh, and a collision between Brunson and Castle is going to draw a foul. Oh, boy. These two have got to control themselves. Brunson just flat out shoved Castle down to the ground. Turn it over via foul. It's going to be Spurs ball. Big pass from Castle to Wembanyama. Easy 2. And an OB to Brunson. Foul called. Here's Brunson. Anunoby to Hart. Shamet takes a 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Castle. Wembanyama fakes the 3 attempt. Passes to Castle. He takes a shot for 3 and gets it. Spurs up by 9. Brunson can't make the 2, but is fouled. Feel refreshed, man. I took a shower prior to the start of this game. Like, literally, the moment I got in my room and started to set up for the stream, it was 5 minutes before game time. So I'm feeling so refreshed. All right, here's Brunson at the line. First throw is good. Second throw off the front of the rim and no good. Vassell to Castle. Castle trying to get around the Knicks. Takes a shot for 2. Gets it! 10-point lead for the Spurs. Castle's already up to 7 points on the night. Here's Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson to Shamet. Back to Hart, who takes a 3. Got it! 3-pointer for the Knicks. San Antonio going quickly. Wembanyama makes some interesting moves as he takes a shot and goes for 2 and gets it. Oh, man. What were these moves? He just pranced around for a little bit before he took the shot and it went in. Fact of the matter is, though, the basket is good. Oh, I didn't give him another point. What am I doing? All right, so Wembanyama going to the line because the foul was drawn after he made the basket. And the free throw is good. Leads up to 10. Now here come the Knicks. Brunson. Trying to get around Castle. Spurs fumble on the turnover attempt, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Knicks' ball. And of course, we have Ben Stiller. Celebrities in the game like Ben Stiller, Spike Lee, Tracy Morgan, Derek Jeter, Larry David, Jay-Z. Like Chalamet. Oh my God! And they showed a shot of him getting pictures with fans. We're going on a commercial break. Lots of celebrity appearances at this game. A lot of Knicks fans. There's only one person though that I'm looking forward to seeing right now. Stephen A. Smith. Why is that? Because he's a Knicks fan. Because the Knicks in the finals. The New York Knicks in the finals. The New York Knicks in the finals, baby. It's one of his latest episodes of his podcast. The title of the video, let me see if I can pull it up here. If the Knicks lose tonight, Stephen A. blames Trump. If that doesn't show you how into it Stephen A. is for these finals, I don't know what does. Because the Knicks in the finals. The Knicks in the finals, baby. The Knicks in the finals. Terrible Stephen A. Smith impression, I know. Okay, let me try again. Because the Knicks in the finals. Because the Knicks in the finals, baby. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. It's impossible. How is it that... voice actors, you have my respect. It's difficult to come up with impressions on the fly. Here I am trying to do a Stephen A. Smith impression to no avail because it's horrible. Any impression I try to do is awful. It's awful. God, I can't even speak English. It's that bad. God dang it, man. Seriously, I'm tired of these glasses getting so uneven. But I said I was gonna go to the bathroom during the TV timeout and do something. But I'm gonna do it now. I'll be back. Okay, there we go. Those is at the very least a trend. All right, here we go. So next right now with possession. And a couple bounces on the shot attempt, but it's good. Here's Castle. Oh, Wembanyama gets it. Oh, he easily steps out. Oh, God. What is Wembanyama doing? Lord have mercy. All right, here's Brunson. Brunson to Shamet. High pass, but Towns is able to get it. Shamet. And Anunoby, no! Can't make the three. Castle almost losing it. Carter now in the lineup for the Spurs. Carter almost loses it. Makes the shot for two. And the reason we went to break was because the Knicks called a timeout. Here's Brunson. Takes a big shot for three. No good. Castle gets it on the takeaway. I pass to Wembanyama. Loses it. Brunson pushing forward. And Anunoby with the dunk of approval. The dunk of authority as the Knicks score two more, courtesy of Anunoby. Harper to Vassell. Vassell for three. Got it! Spurs up by 11. Here's Hart to Shamet. Brunson gets shoved a little bit. Fans are going crazy as there's no foul called. And now they call one there. Johnson of the Spurs gets fouled. As Castle goes to the bench, Fox and Luke Cornett are in now for the Spurs after the substitution. Here's Hart to Towns. Shot clock at 3. Hart going for 3. Oh, off the back of the backboard and no good. Vassell to Fox. They try a shot for 2. Johnson can't make it. Fox on the recovery. Vassell back to Fox. He takes a shot for 2. Off the front of the rim. No good. Recovered by Hart. Hart trying to barrel around. Towns takes a shot for 2 and gets it. I have to sneeze while calling the game, man. What the heck? Luckily, I'm muted in time. All right, so Knicks get a 2. Here's Harper. Takes a shot for 2. Can't make that one. Back the other way comes Hart. Hart just going for it. Gets the 2. Oh, and a little collision here. Oh, Hart getting into it with Cornett. Oh, boy. Cornett wasn't even trying to be aggressive. Timeout Spurs. Good God. Luke Cornett wasn't even trying to be aggressive. He just stepped back, and it was Hart that pushed him. But it was only because of the collision that Cornett had with Hart after he picked up the ball after the basket by Hart. Cornett wasn't even trying to be intimidating. Hart was the one that just shoved him. Either way, timeout Spurs. We're on another commercial break here. Dang hangnails. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Not really much I can say during these TV timeouts, you know? Again, hope everybody's had a safe Monday. We're in the last week of me being 25, and then this coming Sunday I turn 26. Also, we have, I took a look at my subscriber feed, and we have hit 350 subscribers on the channel. I know we hit that a while back, but then we went back down. But still, thank you all for 350. We made it back up there to that number. Now, let's set our sights on 400. If you're new, you enjoy what you see, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future live streams, because we're doing the entirety of the NBA Finals. And yes, well, after the UFL season is over and the NBA Finals are done with this channel, we'll be inactive, but the preseason is on the way. And then following that, NFL action this fall. So, hope you'll stick around for the ride. Thank you for 350. Now let's shoot for 400. All right, so here we go. Coming out of the timeout. As Vassell goes to the line. First throw is no good. Now it's Spurs ball. Carter to Fox. Fox to Harper for three. No! Shamed now takes a three attempt. No good. Back the other way. Johnson takes a shot for two. He makes it. Now here's Brunson. Brunson trying to get around Vassell. Takes a shot for two. No good. On the rebound, Harper gets it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Harper. To Cornette. Over to Fox. Takes a shot for two. Gets it. Swishes it for two. Here's Brunson again. Gets around Vassell for the moment. Takes a shot for two. Gets it. Now here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. Harper for two with a dunk! Oh boy. Spurs up by 11. Now the Knicks just turned it over. Johnson can't make the two on the rebound. Knicks recover. Here's the shot for two. No good, but a foul. Anunoby gets pushed down to the ground by the Spurs. All right, Anunoby at the line. First throw is good. Cornette goes to the sideline. Sub for Wembanyama. Here's the second throw by Anunoby. Good. Here's Fox for the Spurs. Pass to Wemby. Champagny back out there. Back to Wembanyama. Champagny takes the shot for three. Good! Spurs up by 12 now. Here's Brunson. Trying to get around Harper. Brunson trying to have a shot opportunity here. Takes it for two. No good. And then the Spurs with a rejection on the rebound. Robinson tried to make a shot on the rebound, and it was to no avail. Shot clock is at 2.5 seconds as the Knicks will have an opportunity here, but they got to shoot fast. Johnson, no, but a foul called. As the Knicks are in the bonus. And now Robinson will go to the line. However, his free throws in the playoffs, not the best. 37%, 16 for 50 in the playoffs. Mitchell Robinson has not been the best when it comes to free throws. You would think with a guy of his stature that he could make free throws easily, but he can't even do that right. Oh, he got a lucky bounce, man. It bounced off the front of the rim, then the back of it, and it just stayed straight and in. So the first throw is good, and the Knicks fans jump for joy as they are relieved to see that Mitchell Robinson's actually making free throws. Because apparently they don't see that every day. Second throw. Oh, almost got another lucky bounce, but it was no good. Here's Harper. To Fox. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Wembanyama for three. No good. And Anunoby to Brunson. 23 seconds left. Shot clock at 5. They got to get this off. Brunson takes the shot. No good. Spurs get it. Shot clock turned off. Final seconds. Wembanyama with the ball. Goes for the ball. He tried to go for a buzzer beater, but then the Knicks blocked it. First quarter's over, and the Spurs are up by 11. 33-22. All right. Second quarter starts in just a few moments. All right, let's switch on over. Now, of course, when it comes to the timeouts on this overlay, I turn them on when the respective team has 3 timeouts left in the game. Right now, each of them have 6 left. Of course, there's no water in there. Dadgummit. close that up. Looking at my Discord here, which I actually should be doing on my phone, but I digress. And they continue to go, and they go back to commercials, so guess we're not done with that yet. Whoa, 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 easy, easy, easy. Here we go as we start the second quarter. And the Knicks make a two-pointer right out of the gate. And here's Castle the Fox. All alone for three. Good! Here's Towns to McBride. Passes back. Makes a couple spin moves. Shamet denied and loses it. Here's Castle. High pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama almost loses it on the shot attempt. Champagny for three, no good. Now here come the Knicks. Towns, McBride. Takes a high shot for three, no good. But Towns gets pushed down and a foul is called. So we have a substitution as McBride heads to the sideline. Alvarado in for the Knicks. Passes to Towns. And Anunoby for three. That shot was a go. Oh, he got shoved as well on the shot attempt. Foul called again. He just fell, though. Castle didn't really do much to push him. It's just a light shove. And Anunoby, if anything, had an acting job. Either way, Anunoby with the first throw is good. So, Game 4 will remain in New York this Wednesday, and Game 5, if needed, will actually not be taking place until this Saturday. All right, so second throw is good. Now here's the third throw by Anunoby. Third throw is good. Here come the Spurs. Castle. Oh! Collision. That's more than likely to draw a foul. Shamet. Collision with Castle. Forced an awkward shot attempt that resulted in a foul. First throw by Castle is good. Second throw is good. Alvarado to Towns. Passes back to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Alvarado makes the 2 over Wembanyama with a foul to boot. Wembanyama's a tall dude. How on earth did Alvarado get that shot in with over his reach? He had to give it all he had. Just a few inches above Wembanyama's reach. Good God. All right, so now Towns is going to the line. The throw is good. 8-point game. Castle letting it roll a little bit, then takes it. Castle on the push forward makes the 2. Stephon Castle with 11 points, 4 for 4 on field goals, and 3 assists. Towns to Anunoby. And a wide open 3 is good. Now here's Wembanyama to Fox. Fox to Castle. Wide open 3 for him. He can't make it. And Anunoby with the recovery. Alvarado. Directing traffic. Passes to Towns. Towns. High shot. Good. Nailed it. 5-point game. Here's Castle now. Loses it. Oh, high pass. Anunoby able to recover it. Wide open 3. Got it. 2-point game. An 8-0 run in the last minute and 21 seconds for the Knicks. They have cut it down to 2. Timeout Spurs. You can never count out the Knicks. When it comes to catch-up mode, they know how to deliver. Wow. Incredible. That's just insane. And there's Trump once again. Crowd in the New York area going extremely crazy here. 8-0 run for the Knicks here in the last minute and soon to be 30 seconds of game time. Here's Harper. Over to Castle. Foul called on Towns. Good God. Oh, Towns was all over Wembanyama. Had both his arms on him. Here's Harper to Wembanyama. Takes a shot for two. Somehow gets out, and it's no good. It looked like it was going to go in, but then it just bounced out. Alvarado to Hart. Hart back to Alvarado. Towns goes for two. Out of the rim and no good. Wembanyama gets it. Over to Harper. To Castle. Makes the two. Spurs back up by 4. Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Towns. Gives it back to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Alvarado for 3. No good. And a foul called before the ball goes out of bounds. All right. As Brunson gets back in, Towns with the 2! Back to a 2-point game. Champagne to Harper. He goes for 3. Can't make it. Now here come the Knicks. Almost losing it. Very close to stepping out. And now it goes out of bounds. It touches a Spurs player. It's going to be Knicks ball. .6:19 left in the half. Brunson to Hart. Rejected by Cornette on the high pass. Picked up by Harper. Harper to Castle. Trying to direct traffic. Harper. Goes for three. Can't make it. Goes out of bounds, but it's Spurs ball. Castle to Vassell. Lost it! And now he loses it! And Castle makes the two! The Knicks had gotten a turnover, but then just a few seconds later, they turned it over and Castle capitalizes. Oh, good God. And Hart was even expecting it. That was who he passed it to. But Castle was there for the turnover and makes the two to atone for his previous mistake. But Hart was even looking for it. And there was also a foul to boot as Castle's now at the line. The throw, good. 5-point lead. Here's Brunson. Brunson, good! Awkward shot attempt, but makes it in. Harper gets the two. Brunson with the pass. Oh, beautiful shot for two. 3-point game. Castle. Almost loses it, and still is able to make a shot and in for two more. Timeout Knicks. We are going on another commercial break. Oh, 5-point game. Yeah, I know, sir. 26. Yeah, that's adorable. Thanks. Let's see here. No sign of Mel in the Discord server, so it's looking like tonight's stream for her might be a no-go. Might be a delay for the third time in 4 weeks. Of course, there are still 25 minutes left, so we never know. That's, of course, as soon as I say that, she gets online. Damn it! Oh, she's typing, but not in the announcements. It's in the general. Oh no! Did he do a soul pull? No, it is a go. You knew the bait would work. Oh, eBay. All right, here we go. Brunson to Anunoby. That was Alvarado. Stevenson over to Anunoby. He goes for three. Gets it! Two-point game again. Here's Harper. Harper cannot make the two, and it goes out of bounds. It's still going to be Spurs ball, though, because it was rejected. Champagne goes for three and no good. Hart. Here's Brunson, a long three, makes it in! Knicks take the lead! Their first lead of the night since being down 12. Here's Wembanyama. He makes the two! And they actually rule out a three! And as quickly as the Knicks had the lead, the Spurs just took it back. Brunson, shot clock at 5, and he's still at about half court, trying to push through for the shot. No good. And it goes out of bounds, but it's Spurs ball. All right, so about 50 minutes until Mel goes live for her stream. And Eli Manning getting fired up, of all people. Oh, Eli. Never change, brother. Never change. All right, here's Fox. Fox to Wemby for the dunk. Wembanyama for the 2-point dunk. Anunoby trying to get around Fox. Little rejection. It's turned over. Harper. Wembanyama. Harper wide open three. Can't make it. But a foul called as Brunson's on the ground. And Brown. Oh boy. I don't know why I said Brown, but Brunson is slow to get up. That is not something you want to hear as a Knicks fan. Or if you're a Knicks fan, I should say. What happened here to Brunson? Oh my God! Castle just straight up shoved Brunson! Pushes him down to the ground hard! And it's under further review to see if that was flagrant from Castle. He just straight up shoved Brunson down to the ground. It might be a flagrant on Castle. So I think they will get the flagrant on Castle. Again, though, he straight up shoved him. And intentional or not, he still pushes him. That's going to be a foul any day of the week. And incredibly, Brunson's moving on his feet and still out there on the court. But here's Brunson to the line. First throw's good. Second throw, good. 2-point game. Here's Castle of a cell. Back to Castle. And they turn it over. And Anobi loses it hard, going for two. Got it! Tie game! As Josh Hart makes a tough two-pointer. Wembanyama to Fox. Fox makes the two. Brunson. And Obi to Hart. Now to Brunson. Hart and Anobi ducks it in for two, and we're tied again. 1:51 left. Here's Castle. Castle. High pass to Wemby. Can't make the two, but a foul is called. Wembanyama to the line. First throw is good. Spurs back on top. Here's the second throw. Missed it! Here's Hart. Long pass. Towns. Pass to Hart. Brunson. Fakes out Castle. Hart for three. Got it! Knicks back on top. Incredibly, the Spurs don't call a timeout. Here's Castle. Under a minute left. Castle can't make the two. Here's Hart to Brunson. Looking for an opportunity to go for a three and lost it. Wide open Anunoby. Low passes. Brunson for three. Got it! Knicks up by 5. 40 seconds left. And still the Spurs don't call timeout. Here's Fox. He can't make the 2. Hard passes to Brunson. Final 22 seconds of the half. Brunson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Low pass to Towns. Oh, and the ball got stuck. I don't think that shot is going to count anyway. Incredibly, somehow the ball got stuck between the backboard and the rim, but never went in. Foul called as Towns is headed to the line. First throw by Towns is good. Second throw is good. 9.6 seconds left. Here's Fox, as the Knicks have been on a 10-1 run in the last 2 minutes. 3 seconds left. Wembanyama, no! Off the front of the rim, and no points for the Spurs at the end of the half. The Knicks have gone on an incredible run, scoring 42 points in the second quarter alone, and holding San Antonio to just 24. And we are at halftime. It's a 7-point lead for the Knicks at the half. All right. Everything, folks, just gonna disable the camera, but I'm not gonna step away. Just bear with me here. Okay, there we go. All right, that is taken care of. Whew. Actually, I just realized there is something else I do have to do. All right. I'll see you guys in the second half. All right, we are underway here in the second half. Oh, man, I'm so sorry about that. Came across something unexpected I had to do. All right, but we continue from New York. I see the Spurs have already scored a two-pointer to start it off. No foul called, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Knicks ball. Whew. It was exhausting, too. I had to move around quite a bit. Anyways, here come the Spurs. Castle and Wembanyama back to Castle. Wembanyama. Champagny for three. Good! San Antonio cuts it down with a two. And this play is being reviewed. What did Brunson do something? Oh, Brunson, I don't think meant to do that. He had his left foot, and Champagny just happened to step on it. This shouldn't be flagrant. All right, so Champagny going to the line. They do call a foul, but it isn't flagrant. And the first throw by Champagny is no good. The second throw, on the other hand, is good. Knicks turn it over. Spurs miss a three. Here's Brunson. Anunoby to Brunson. Hart to Brunson. Brunson can't make the three. Gets it back and makes the two. Here's Castle. Champagny for three. No! They cannot tie it. Here's Hart. Pass. Anunoby with a dunk. Fox cannot make that one, but gets fouled. And Fox's first throw on the foul is good. Second throw is good. Here's Brunson back the other way for the Knicks. Bear with me, folks. So first free throw is good by the Knicks for a foul, and the second throw by Vassell is good. Oh, God. Yep, Spurs are at that number. Let's just swiftly move along. Low pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby trying to get around Wemby. Passes to Hart. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called as Anunoby goes to the ground. And Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Hart for 3. Oh, off the mark. Goes right into the hands of the Spurs. Fox cannot make the 2 on the rejection, and they rule it out of bounds and Spurs ball. Castle to Valade. Wembanyama, Champagne. Over to Castle. Fox for 3. Short. And here comes Brunson. Hit as he takes the shot. Still makes it in. I think they got a foul as well. More likely Brunson's going to the line. And the throw is good. Brunson's already up to 20 points. Here's Wembanyama. Makes the 2. And from the curse number to the giggity number. Wembanyama's up to 17 points. Here's Towns. Oh, awkward pass to Anunoby, but it's going to get fouled. Pounds passes to Brunson. Brunson, no. Here come the Spurs. Harper, Valladay, got it! And makes the three. Or sorry, did I say Valladay? I meant Vassell. Jesus Christ. Like I had a feeling I screwed that up. It's Vassell who made the three-pointer. Jesus Christ. Giving credit to the wrong name. And Anunoby makes the two. Now here's Johnson. Trying to get around three Knicks players and gets fouled. As Keldon Johnson going to the line. I think the first throw was no good. And he missed the other one. Both free throws are no good. Knicks still have the lead. Anunoby. To Brunson. Hard for three. Got it! 4-point lead. Harper. Castle. Loses it and cannot make the shot. Brunson. Oh, awkward pass to Anunoby, and he touched it going out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball. Never looked for it whatsoever. Timeout called. That's why I've been silent. All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout by the Knicks. Castle over to Wemby. And off of 2 rebounds, they're able to get it. 2 points for San Antonio. Here's Brunson. Brunson over to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Takes the shot for 2. Can't make it. Johnson to Harper. To Wembanyama. Juices a couple Knicks players out. Takes a shot and it's in. We're tied. Here's Hart. Gets around Vassell. Passes to Brunson. Can he get around Castle? No. Passes back to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Hart can't make that one. Wembanyama gets it on the turnover. Here's Castle now. Pass back to Wembanyama. He goes for 3. He nails it. Spurs take the lead. 7-0 run in the last minute, 45 seconds of game time. And now Brunson goes for 3 off the back of the rim. No good, but they get it on the rebound. And Anunoby can't make it either. But they get it off of another rebound. Brunson tries again. And Robinson with the assist makes the 2. 1 point lead. Harper. Foul called. Would have been 2 if the foul was called a little later. That 2-pointer will not count. All right, Harper at the line. First throw is good. Second throw is also good. 3-point lead. San Antonio right now in the bonus. Alvarado. And Shemet gets fouled. I think Shemet's going to the line. Karl Anthony Towns comes in and to replace Robinson. Oh, no free throws. Oh, pass goes through the legs. Still recovered by the Knicks. Takes a shot for two. On the rebound, they get it. Vassell passes to Fox. High pass. Johnson. Foul called. Two-pointer won't count. First throw's good. Second throw's no good, however. Here's Alvarado. And a foul called. As Anunoby goes to the line. First throw is good. Anunoby on Johnson. Second throw by Anunoby for the tie. Missed it! Here's Harper. Harper makes the two. Here's Alvarado. Passes to Towns. Jukes out Champagny. Cannot make the two, however. And the shot by the Spurs is no good. Here comes Alvarado. No good. Here's Harper. Harper, no. Cornette gets it on the rebound, then falls down to the ground and gets fouled. Even hit his head a little bit in the impact on the ground. Timeout taken. We're going on break. Commercial break, that is. Okay, get that armrest out of the way. That's one perk I love about this new chair is that if I feel like my like my fat ass can get in the way of the armrest, then I could just because look, I could just sometimes the armrest gets caught on my waist here. So if I have to, I could just move it out of the way and I could just relax. In case I have to lean over to one side on the chair, which is amazing. All right, first throw by the Spurs is good. As Cornet is at the line. Or Cornet, however you say it. Second throw, good. Spurs lead by 5. There's Alvarado. To Towns. Alvarado. And that's going to be a 3 for Shamet. 2-point game. Both teams are in the bonus right now. Here's Castle. Castle to Champagny. They went back and forth with Castle in passing. Castle, Harper, Champagny for 3. Got it! Back to a 5-point lead. Here's Alvarado again. I believe that's Clarkson with the double zeros. Pushing through for 2. Around the rim, and then Towns makes it on the rebound. Karl Anthony Towns for 2. Here's Fox for the Spurs. Champagny for 3. Off the rim, no good. Hits the head of Towns. It goes into the hands of Alvarado. Here's Shamet. Over to Towns. He's got 2 Spurs on him. He's trying to get rid of the ball. Able to get around them somehow. Larson goes for 3. Got it! Tie game again! Jordan Clarkson. 10 points on the night, but made the latest 3-pointer. Now here's Harper. He makes a 3! .30 seconds left in the third. Here's Alvarado. And they will make a 2. Final seconds of the third quarter. Harper right now has it. Harper for 3. No good. Time will run out as the Knicks hold on to it. Third quarter is over, and it's a 1-point lead for San Antonio. 1 quarter left in Game 3. Can the Spurs add on to their lead, or will they lose it to the Knicks, and will they go 3-0? It comes down to this. Fourth quarter coming up in just a few moments to see if the Spurs can get their first win of the finals or if the Knicks could be on the verge of a sweep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of thinking of doing World Cup live streams. Honestly, though, I feel like World Cup live streams would be much more difficult if I were to do those. Because that's more players where I don't know the names of. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to do World Cup live streams this year as much as I would like to, considering it's taking place in North America here, or in in Canada, Mexico, the U.S. Considering that's where it's going on, it'd be a massive opportunity. But no, I can't do it. Plus, I don't want to stream too much because we are closing in on a three. Is it 300? I want to say we're closing in on that 400th live stream milestone. Right, how many live streams am I up to? All right, well, here we go. Fourth quarter underway. Here's Fox. Castle. Awkward pass to Wemby. Foul called. And I make the two. And now a foul called on the Knicks. Not gonna lie, I kind of want the Spurs to win. All right, Spurs do make it two. Gotta focus. I'm too distracted with listening to Mel's live stream here. And ball goes out of bounds. It is Knicks ball. Okay, it was Wembanyama that made the dunk. That's why. .4 seconds on the shot clock. Clarkson can't make the two. Here's Castle. Wembanyama. Fox. Rejected, but a foul. Clarkson gets called for the foul. All right, Fox is at the line. First throw is good. I'm just realizing this as Fox makes the second throw. If this series goes to Game 5, which will be on Saturday, I'll have to do the United Bowl first, and then Game 5 of the NBA Finals right after that. Oh, Lord. Here's Clarkson, who loses it to Fox. Ball goes out of bounds. Spurs ball. Seriously, how many live streams do I have on this channel, man? The fact that YouTube's not willing to tell me the number. They used to be able to tell you, but now they don't. I know we're closing in on 400 here. Good God, I need a way to figure out for sure. All right. Here's Wembanyama. Passes back. It goes out of bounds. Touches a Knicks player. Spurs ball. Castle is going to lose it. Alvarado to Hart. Here's Shamet. Can't make that one. Spurs get it back. Johnson. Fox. Wembanyama. Castle goes for three. No. Sorry about that, guys. Foul called. Here's Harper. Champagne. No good. Here's the shot. No good. Harper back the other way. And that will be good. 2 points for the net. 2 points for the Spurs, excuse me. Here's Brunson. Brunson can't make the two. On the rebound is going to be good by Robinson. 5-point game. Harper to Wemby. Castle. Harper for three. No. Foul called. The Knicks get called on a foul again. The heck, man. Wembanyama will go to the line. First throw is good. All right, here's the second throw by Wemby. It's good. Spurs up by 7. Here's Brunson. High pass to Robinson. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson. Wide open 3 for Hart. Off the back of the rim, no good. Here's Castle. Pass to Wemby. He goes for 3. He gets knocked down to the ground. He will make the 3 with the foul. And Wembanyama is hurt. Boy, he took that impact hard. Oh, boy, it's a little slow to get up. It appears to have recovered and is on his feet now. Oh, that impact, though. My God. I think Wemby's going to go to the line. So, of course, there's a Spurs watch party at Frost Bank Center in San Antonio. All right, we're on a break. Jesus, smell. All right, keeping my, not saying anything. I'm keeping my, I'm keeping quiet for now because, again, I want to have as much, don't want to lose my voice here while calling the rest of this game because I know this is game 3. Things can get really crazy. All right, I'm gonna put up both armrests here. Oh, they were reviewing it to see if the foul on Wemby was flagrant. Well, it was a coach's challenge by the Knicks, and the call's overturned. So I thought it was official review, but it wasn't. Either way, it was a challenge. It's overturned. It's Knicks ball. All right, Knicks are down to 3 timeouts left, so we'll light them up. San Antonio still has 4. Here's Brunson. Perfect 2. 7:31 left. I think we're going on another break. Yep, we are. God dang it, man. We just had a commercial break. Now I got to sit through another one. Jesus, God dang it, Mel. The fact that you have to say how we say Jesus in Spanish. Oh, Snark and Billy are almost dead. Well, I'm still alive. And the death route to Canada. You have triggered our trap card. You have triggered our trap card. All right, here we go. Turned out the challenge was overturned. The 3-pointer that Wemby made is no good. So it's a 5-point game. Here's Fox. Carter, Fox for 3. No! Ball goes out of bounds. Knicks ball. Timeout San Antonio. They are now down to 3. And actually, take that back. They used another one here, so they're down to 2 left. All right. Oh boy, I honestly can't wait until I get paid, man, because budget hasn't been the best. It's hard to even get a decent meal around here, especially considering that it's my birthday weekend this weekend. I just have to get through 2 more off days of gaming, and then I have to get through 2 work days, Thursday and Friday. Once I get through those 2 days, then I'll be enjoying my paycheck on Saturday. But ugh. So it turned out there was a foul on Wemby call that Spurs coach's challenge. It is overturned. Wembanyama will go to the line as a foul will be called. And now the graphics saying that they have 3 timeouts. Well, this is ridiculous. All right, well, here's Wembanyama at the line. There's still 7:12 left in this game, mind you. First throw's good. Second throw by Wembanyama. Good. Here's Brunson. Wembanyama has 28 points on the night. Brunson. Shot clock at 10. Trying to get around Harper. Low pass to Anunoby. He makes the 2. Anunoby with 24 points on the night for the Knicks. Fox. Good. Makes the 2. Here's Brunson. And 3-point attempt, no good. Harper can't make the 2. Hart gets it back. And the 3-pointer well short. Brunson for 2. He makes it. 5-point game with 5:54 left. Foul called. Brunson at the line. He's been 4 for 5 on free throws. He makes this one. Castle passes to Vassell. Fox. Wembanyama gets the 2. Here's Brunson. Oh, almost lost it and goes out of bounds into the commentator booths. Foul goes out of bounds and they apparently rule it Knicks ball. And a foul called. Again. Here's Shamet for 2. No good. Champagne. Here's Fox. Can't make the 2. Brunson. Turns it over. Champagne. Vassell. Wembanyama. No. It's foul. Wembanyama going to the line. First throw is good. Wemby is the second player with 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in an NBA Finals game since Tim Duncan did it a while back. Second throw by Wemby is good. Here's Brunson. Can't make the 2. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Harper out of bounds. I believe it's Knicks ball. And we are going on break. I know at least 2 of those wrestlers, Mel. determining who it goes to. That might have touched the Knicks player before it went out of bounds, but it's really hard to tell. That might have just missed Karl Anthony Towns. It might have touched Anunoby. This could be Spurs ball. Oh, it's really close. Challenge from the Knicks. Call overturned. How effing ironic. Couldn't have said it better myself, Snark. Let's say the graphic shows each team with 2 timeouts. In the second half, San Antonio with 51 points, 18 for 22 on free throws, while the Knicks have had 36 points and 3 for 4 on free throws. Wembanyama scored 17 of those points in the second half. 4:25 left, still not over yet at all. Here's Hart. Stop confusing the timeout counters, ESPN. Jesus Christ. Towns, Brunson, Shamet. Cannot get the 2. It's rejected by Castle. Here's Fox. Wembanyama off the rim, no good for 3. On the second attempt, Wemby can't make that one either. Harper gets knocked down. Harper knocks Brunson down to the ground and a foul is called. All right, Brunson's at the line. First throw's good. I should say the throw is good. Timeout on the field. We're on commercial break. Still lots of game left, folks. I'm trying to stay up as long as I can here. like I said, I got people in Manhattan and Queens and Brooklyn watching this game. It's a 7-point difference with 3:40 left. All right, so first throw is good. Now here's Brunson for the second throw. It's good. 6-point game. 3:35 left in this third game of the series. Fox to Castle. Fox falls down to the ground. No foul called. Knicks trying to get it back, and they will as it goes out of bounds. It's Knicks ball. Here's Brunson. Low pass to Shamet. Karl-Anthony Towns cannot make the three. 3 minutes left. Harper to Castle. Nobody's made a 3-point field goal this quarter. 15 total by both teams combined, and not a single one has made one. Make that 16 as Vassell couldn't make his. Spurs had called the timeout after the first free throw from Brunson. And it goes. Did that go out of bounds? No, it didn't. Now it did. It's Knicks ball again. As Fox with the rejection gives it right back to the Knicks. Here's Brunson to Towns, a rejection again from the Spurs, and it goes out of bounds, and it's Knicks ball again. 3.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Two, one, Brunson gets it just before the shot clock expires. 2 points for the Knicks. 4-point game. Crowd in New York on their feet right now. Coming up on 2 minutes left in this game. Castle to Wemby. Shot clock at 0. He gets a 3! Stephon Castle leads back up to 7. Oh, slips out. Able to get back on it. Here's Brunson. 3 seconds left for 3. No good. Harper gets it back. Time running out for the Knicks here. Benyama to Castle. Spurs just trying to chew down as much clock as they can. Take a shot for 3, no good. We're down to the final minute of the game. And Anunoby can't make it, but is fouled. Game's almost over, and I'm getting told to tone it down, but I'm not going to. I'm too excited for this. Pretty sure the first throw was no good. Throw is good. Six-point game. Castle the Fox. Here's Fox. Wide open three for Harper. No good. They got to go quick. Brunson. He's got to go for three here. Makes it! Spurs do not call timeout. 30 seconds left. Here's Fox. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 2! 5-point game. Timeout Knicks. 12.2 seconds left, and that two-pointer from Fox might have just ended this ball game. You know, it's crazy to think. I just saw a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. Crazy to... Can't believe I'm about to tell you this, but I've never had Buffalo Wild Wings in my life. At all. I think when I get paid this Saturday, I think I'm gonna stop by over there. See how their wings compare to Wingstop's, because apparently, supposedly people said that their wings are better than Wingstop's, but I tend to disagree. I've had Wingstop's, they are the GOAT. But then again, considering the fact that I've never had Buffalo Wild Wings, I wouldn't know which one was better. All right, 12.2 seconds left. Knicks with possession. For 3. Got it! 2-point game. Timeout Spurs. This is coming down to the wire. Anunoby with the 3 to make it a 2-point game. It is still not over yet. This is gonna be close. Each team out of fouls to give. Oh, each team with one timeout remaining. San Antonio does have one challenge remaining, and they will have possession. All right, here we go. 9.4 seconds left. Here we go. Spurs with possession. 2-point game. Here's Fox. Castle. 5 seconds left, and yeah, New York had the foul there. The Knicks had the foul. Castle's going to the line. All right. So Knicks absolutely have to foul. Here's the first throw by Castle. Can afford to miss one. First throw is good. It's still a one-possession game, but if Castle makes this next throw, this might be all but over. .8 seconds left as Robinson gets into the lineup for the Knicks. Here's the second throw by Castle. It's up. It's good. 4-point game. Timeout Knicks. It's Knicks possession, but with 6.8 seconds left, it's not looking promising after Castle just made that last free throw. 4-point game. Wembanyama and Castle have become the first pair of teammates aged 22 or younger, each with 20-plus points in the game in NBA Finals history. All right. All right, 6.8 seconds left. San Antonio's been perfect on free throws, 10 for 10, while the Knicks have only had 4 out of 5 free throws. So, here we go. Hard. Shamet for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. But with 2.1 seconds left, this is not looking promising. Brunson. And goes for 3. No good. And this game is over. The New York Knicks are going to fall at home as the San Antonio Spurs go on the road to the Madison Square Garden and take down the Knicks 115 to 111. And the series is now at 2-1. The Spurs get a much-needed win and deliver karma to the Knicks after allowing them to beat the Spurs on the road. Now the Spurs return the favor to the Knicks. All right, so this will not be a sweep. San Antonio wins Game 3. Game 4 will be taking place this Wednesday night. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching and joining me here for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Again, like I said, we'll be back at it this Wednesday night with Game 4 in the same court as tonight in Madison Square Garden in New York. So, Until then, I'm your host JC signing off for now, saying thanks for watching. Have a safe week, and let's meet back here on Wednesday night for Game 4 of the 2026 NBA Finals. Until then, peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.